Good evening. Welcome to FY17. On behalf of the marketing team, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank all of you for your support and collaboration through the course of FY16. And I want to use this opportunity to give you a perspective on what marketing did through the course of FY16, particularly in Q4. For the full year, marketing delivered about 12,000 leads to all of you, to the business. And that amounted to a 27% year-on-year growth from a total leads perspective. If we start breaking it down by channel, channel delivered, we saw an upside of 53% year-on-year on channel leads, and about 75% year-on-year growth on digital leads. Now, what this also tells me is that customers are very keen to engage with us. They're very keen to talk to us, to really understand our point of view, to understand what we can bring to the table, and therefore it's a sign of progress from a customer engagement standpoint as well. When we look at the channel partners and the ecosystem of partners we've got, and there's been a lot of upside there as well. We managed to cover a whole host of our partners, be it the SSIs, be it Coda partners, be it our registered partners. And what we've also done through the course of the year, particularly in the second half, is that we've aligned our lead generation process to the capabilities of partners, which means that SSIs get the highest value leads in terms of opportunity. What that has done is, specifically in Q4, is that our conversion rates on some of those high value leads have dramatically improved. And that gives me confidence that as we get into FY17, the opportunity in the channel space is even bigger, and we can bring in dramatic value to the business. When we look at customers, we managed to touch about 70 to 75% of our accounts through the course of FY16. On an average, we touched each of the accounts more than twice every quarter. From an Elite Circle standpoint, which is our high-value customer engagement program, we saw significant upside with and without Flipkart. As you know, Flipkart was a large deal through FY16. So if you adjust for that, we still saw significant upside, both in terms of revenue, margin, as well as share of wallet from these accounts. So all of these are great, progress, in my opinion, milestones as we march into FY17. And I'm hoping that these serve as catalysts for us to go work even harder with some of these opportunities and customers and bring in greater value to the business. So as I look ahead to FY17, I do see significant opportunities of where we can collaborate better and add even more value to the business. Number one is the follow-up on leads. When I look at the average time to follow up in India, it's almost two times what I see in the rest of the region. If you think of each lead costing us a lot of money to bring to the table, I do think there is an opportunity for us to improve our follow-up and thereby drive greater efficiency and greater conversion from some of these leads. The second is for the marketing team to bring greater insights, both customer as well as business insights, to the sales teams in order to help them identify opportunities at an early stage, as well as progress some of those opportunities. Contact strategy is a very key pivot on which we want to index our marketing conversations with the sales teams, with all of you, and ensure that the customers where the opportunity is more tangible, where the probability of conversion is high, is focused upon immediately. And the third is, I think there is an overall opportunity on the channel side for us to go engage with the channel partners deeper, identify partners that are not active, look at partners where potentially the share of wallet is greater, and look at how do we get them to work with us, help secure mind share of these partners and make sure that translates into business. So when I look at FY17 in terms of priorities and focus areas, not much changes from where we were in Q4. The high-value customers continue to be a large focus. Elite Circle, Tech Days are key programs that we want to leverage to go convert some of the opportunities that are available to these customers from an opportunity standpoint, as well as look at how do we deepen our engagement with the CXO level audience of these customers, CEOs as well as CIOs, and maybe in future the CFOs as well. The second is, from a digital and social standpoint, there is a huge opportunity for us to go leverage this medium in terms of amplifying our message as well as our positioning in the market. Now, particularly when I look at social media, there is a role that all of you can play in becoming brand ambassadors for the company, in propagating as well as amplifying the message that we have as a brand. We are going to bring in new tools and new infrastructure for you, so you can do this in a very easy and a convenient manner. So I'm really looking forward to all of you participating in the social advocacy program, so we are able to amplify our positioning in the market in a much more organized way. Channel will continue to be a huge opportunity, right? Whether we look at SSIs, whether we look at registered and quota partners, or whether we look at specialist partners, particularly on storage and networking, that we need to get onto the table and start working with them more actively. ecosystem, particularly the ISVs, the alliances that we have, whether it's SAP, VMware, Red Hat, Microsoft, will present a huge opportunity in terms of engaging with them and building our credibility through joint co-marketing. The likes of Gartners and their events that they do on an annualized basis presents a huge opportunity in terms of participating in some of those conversations and spreading our message across with a wide gamut of CIOs. Last but not the least, last year we also saw us winning the annual CIO Choice Awards, where we won 10 awards as opposed to 7 awards that we won the previous year, and that lends itself to an opportunity for us to go socialize this message in the market and use that as a tool to build even more credibility with some of our CIOs. And when you look at the CIO Choice Awards, the spread of the awards, be it from laptops to servers to data center to storage to networking, kind of presents a unique positioning that Dell is now a very serious end-to-end player, and that message can be aptly amplified through this mechanism. So clearly, there's a huge opportunity. We are very excited about what FY17 unfolds and the humongous appetite that we have to go win the business in the market. And marketing is very keen to support this opportunity. I look forward to having more and more conversations with you as we move through the year. Please do reach out to us in case you see an opportunity that you feel like should be something that we should capitalize upon. Our eyes and ears are open, so do reach out to us. And I look forward to a very collaborative and supportive partnership. Thank you so much.